this next video is really going to highlight, there's a routine that I used to do with Stanford Track whenever we had shin splints. Coach Floreal used to make us go 50 yards, basically walking on our toes, 50 yards back, going backwards, walking on our toes, and then switch to walking on your heels, 50 yards up, 50 yards back, yards, meters, and it would burn. And this was like a surefire way of knocking out shin splints. So if you have shin splints, do this exercise, and they usually will go away in about a week, week and a half. And that is because the muscles pulling on the bone will stimulate the bone to deposit more calcium and get basically thicker bone in that area. Also, when you build up your muscles in this way, you're actually putting less force through your bones because your calves and your feet are doing the work to absorb a lot of the pressure, okay? So you can do this for however much length that you think is necessary. For time's sake, we're just gonna keep it to inside this room rather than going 50 yards up and 50 yards back. So first thing, on your tiptoes, when you do this tiptoes, I don't want you walking as if you're doing calf raises. I want it like a ballerina, or as if you're walking on high heels, and there's like something really sharp and burning underneath your heel that you do not want your heel to get any closer to the ground than it is. So also I'm working on driving my ankles forward. Now I'm gonna go backwards. So I'm doing all this in neutral position here, and then it burns, it burns, it burns, and then just do the opposite, basically. I'm doing heel raises. I want to keep my heels as high as possible. They're not flexing up and down. They're staying super high as they come out. And then I reverse. Toes to the sky. Now we do all the same things, but we do them with our toes pointed in. So up, toes pointed in. Same concept. I'm trying not to have my toes come any closer to the ground. And then I back it up. Toes in, heels out. High heels. Then switch. Toes in. Walking on my heels with my toes to the sky. When you do these, it should be longer, so this is really just a demonstration video. Because if you really want to knock out your shin splints, this should be burning. And this is not enough room or distance for that to happen. And then heels. And then, what Coach Flo used to make us do, he would make us do it sideways. And we'd do it sideways, facing forward. And then we would do it sideways, toes tucked in, sideways in, sideways out, sideways in. I will leave it up to you if that is something you want to do, but that is the basic concept. This really is for 90% of people that have had shin splints that have had to do this exercise. It has gone away within 2 weeks. There are some crazy cases of shin splints where it's really more of a stress fracture, which is an issue that if this does not go away, you should definitely go talk to your doctor about, to get some x-rays, maybe even an MRI to see if your issue is more than just the everyday common shin splints. Okay? WusuMD. You guys have a great one. Signing off.